to be downtown whipping on the radio.
Hey Shug, if you're getting your first Brazilian wax, this is what you need to know. First off, this is Mahaly, your favorite bald-headed esthetician, and I have waxed over 10,000 coochies in my 8 years of being an esthetician. So let's talk about what you need to do for number one. Number one, I need to make sure you are growing your hair out. The girls love to Amazon Prime their coochie. What do I mean by that? You just shave every 2 days, essentially. You Amazon Prime your coochie.
Does Amazon Prime even give us our stuff in 2 days anymore? I don't know.
But what I will say is this. You cannot continue to shave if you're planning on getting your first wax. You wanna wait for it, 2 weeks before you actually shave and get your Brazilian wax. You wanna make sure that you have the length of a grain of rice or the length of a sprinkle, which sounds way cuter, right? You wanna be able to make sure we can grab the hair when we're pulling it. It's very important, especially as your first time, that we have ample amount of hair. And what's beautiful is when you do come with about a rice grain's length of hair, that's the perfect length. It's not too long where we have to risk breaking unless we like do some trimming, which by the way, bring all the hair you want. We gonna make sure don't be afraid to bring a fro. Don't be afraid to bring all that. I just wanna make sure that you have the minimum requirements for the service at hand, okay? So with that being said, make sure you wait at least 2 weeks. And that's the hardest part for most people when it's time for me to get a wax. Can't tell you how many people have come to me and I'm like, oh, but I waited 3 days. And I'm like, baby, what am I gonna do with this? This is stubble. And even if I could pull it, you're not gonna like this. So let's get this in about 2 weeks, okay? Number two, you're gonna wanna make sure you exfoliate before you come in. This is a big one. Not even for just my first time girlies, but for my girlies who are getting waxes consistently anyway. Loosening up those hair follicles around where there is excess dead skin, it's very, very good because it allows for the hairs to pull up a lot smoother. It feels less like the sound of when you bite into an apple. I know that sounds crazy, but a lot of times when you're waxing, it has a very like Velcro-y sound. It's like, the louder the wax, typically it means that you did not exfoliate as well. It has nothing to do with the hair texture. Excess dead skin is loud, baby. But it's really important. Now you have different options for this. First things first, don't you even think about picking up no sugar scrub, okay? Sugars and coochie don't go together, okay? Because what happens is when you use sugar scrubs, they tend to harbor bacteria. Bacteria tends to grow in it. Sugar has a sharp edge. You use a sharp edge, boom, you got a bacteria and you just have a messed up situation, okay? What's just not. You have options for your physical exfoliations. You can use exfoliating gloves, which I love. You can get you an exfoliating net. I think I have one, so I can show you. Like they sell like 3 packs of these guys at Target. Great. I love this if you use this with a glycolic body wash like the one from Naturium. We'll get to that in a second. But something like this, something that's gonna give you some form of exfoliation to loosen up that dead skin. Another physical exfoliation you can use is the Pretty Kitty Scrub from Butt Naked Body Company. And it is a really, really nice scrub. It's pumice based. You don't have to worry about any sugar and it won't scratch up your skin all bad. It also has some glycolic acid in there, which is really great for some chemical exfoliation, which is what we're gonna talk about next. With that being said, for your chemical exfoliation, you can use things like the Smoother, which is a body wash from Naturium. I love it. It is the best thing ever. And it is really great at buffing away dead skin and making you nice and smooth, not just on your backboard, which is what I call the top of your coochie, but also it also really great for your body, elbows, what have you. Trust me, if you want to feel soft, you need her, okay? Have those Bush Balm wipes, the Skin Script glycolic wipes. If you're interested in seeing my favorite products to help with preventing ingrown hairs or getting rid of dark marks in this area, I do have my Pretty Kitty college video. You can click it and it'll give you all my favorite recommendations. I have a whole list at the very end of it so you can see what I like and how you take care of that monkey, that ham sandwich after you get your wax, girl. Okay, we'll talk about that too here. Whatever flavor fits your situation, that's what you're gonna wanna use because exfoliation is very important to help with a more manageable, it's gonna be easier on your waxer. It's also gonna be easier on you and your skin when it's all said and done. Number 3, I can't believe I have to say it, but I do. Please make sure you shower before your appointment, not only just because for your service provider, but for yourself as well. Like this is already a pretty intimate service. Like you're busting it open for a stranger, like quite literally the first time you meet somebody and you pop it. And this is just to make sure that you feel comfortable, not necessarily obviously you want them to feel comfortable too, but think about how much calmer you would be knowing that your monkey don't stink, or you didn't carry around a ham sandwich all day and then bust it open for somebody, because that's what a coochie is. It's carrying around a ham sandwich in between your legs. And it's hard. It's hard to be a ham sandwich carrier, but it is your job to make sure that you don't just hop off a treadmill and then go to a wax. Like, and even if you can't take a shower before, at the very least, make sure you get you some intimate wipes, like from Honey Pot, or there's, you know, these intimate brands. Have something to where you can go and just freshen up beforehand and you'll feel better. Shower is the best in my opinion, but sometimes you gotta go on your lunch break. Cool, we'll take midday coochie. We will take it. We'll take all day at the end of the day coochie. But it's more so because we're talking first wax here. We want you to be comfortable. Take the extra effort, wash your ass. It's gonna make you feel better, okay? Okay, getting that out the way. Let's move on, okay? Number 4, let's talk about hydrating your skin and hair. So, yes, exfoliation is important, but did you know you're supposed to hydrate too? And when I say hydrate, I don't mean like just drinking water, but I tend to stay away from scented lotions or anything down there besides my exfoliating treatments. But I do say the Equate White Basic Moisturizing Lotion is gonna be your friend. Because here's the thing, you don't ever wanna have your hair get to the point where it is so dry and brittle that it is breaking during the wax. That is how we get a lot of ingrowns. It's how we don't get the smoothest. You know, if you really want that plucked chicken look at the end of your wax, you're gonna need to moisturize that hair. You don't want that hair breaking off, snapping. It just hinders the waxer's experience, and it's also gonna hurt you because if that hair is breaking, that means there's more strips you gotta do, or they have to tweeze at the very end, and we don't wanna do that, okay? We want things to go seamless, smooth. So I'm not saying to go put your best $70 body lotion that got all types of scents and dyes and whatever on your twat. I'm just saying, I don't like the word. We're not gonna use that word. But you don't wanna put that on you. You want something that is a lot more gentle. The whole purpose is to hydrate. If you know that your hair is a little bit on the drier side already, you can even use a little bit of hyaluronic acid, like a serum from Good Molecules, and that white lotion, and that'll help. That's usually for extreme though. Just that plain Equate white lotion will do the job. Any off-brand white non-scented lotion from the store. Any store, pick a store, whatever may have you. I gotta throw that out there too. Number 5, book according to your cycle. Listen to me, I have waxed plenty of women who have been on their cycle. I don't care. You know, as long as you got a good tampon in, we're good to go. I'm gonna put that string in between them cheeks and we're gonna get to work, honey. But you tend to be a lot more sensitive to pain when it comes to this time of the month, right? Everything, like honestly, the wind hurts your feelings. So what do you think a wax is gonna do? Exactly. So with that being said, I want you to keep that in mind when you are booking your wax. Most waxers are very lenient. If you happen to have your appointment and you get your cycle the same day, we can move it, that's okay, you know, or like, you know, whatever have you. I wouldn't even do it the week before or the week after. I would do a week in between, or I don't know. I just stay away from that side of the month when it's time for when it's the end of your sentence, because you don't want to have to deal with that. Trust, let's be very clear. A Brazilian wax is when I am pulling your pubes from out of your skin. That isn't the most wonderful feeling thing. Is it the worst? No, but you know, you can do hard things. It's just like, why make a hard thing even harder if we don't have to? Once again, when it comes to you getting your first wax anyway, you want to be as comfortable. Most people don't feel as comfortable hygiene wise if they're on their cycle, and that just is a way to make you feel better. Once again, you can bring me whatever, I'ma wax it. As long as it is plugged, I will wax it, okay? We see a lot of stuff as waxers, but I just want to throw that out there to make you more comfortable and also to keep you in mind. Like I said, most waxers don't care, but if this is your first time or if this is your first couple times, you know, getting waxed on your period, that's for the OGs. I haven't even done that before. Number 6, you're gonna wanna relax, okay? Like, listen, girl, listen. Here's what I want you to request from your waxer whenever you're going in. When they are waxing you, don't ask for them to just talk to you while you're getting your wax. You deserve to know what's going on. And if they're not willing to clue you in on what's going on with your box, you got the wrong waxer anyway, baby. So here's what I'm gonna ask you to do. When they're gonna pull it, ask them, before they pull it, ask them to get you to take a deep breath. So typically what I'll do is I'll tell people, okay, I'm gonna flip it up. Okay, just feel a small pinch, flip. Okay, take a big deep breath in and exhale. That's when I pull on the exhale. Gives you something to do. You're interactive, you're a part of the experience, but also when you're breathing out and focusing on pushing out as much air as possible, it's really hard for you to focus on the pain. You're gonna feel it, but it definitely helps. Oh my God, it helps. Breathe, girl, breathe. If you need something to hold on to, I tend to hold on to my phone or the sides of the bed. I love the stress balls. If you need you a stress ball, get you something to hold on to. You need something to grasp, because otherwise you're gonna be like, oh, like, get me out of here, okay? Relax, don't move, okay? Legs are butterfly, these are your legs. Don't do this. Don't try to put them together, okay? Keep them out here, because the worst thing you will want to do is you got wet wax on you, sticky wax, and you close your legs. Now you have turned yourself into a wax sandwich. Do you know how hard it is to unpry you? It is hell. It is hell, and it's gonna hurt even more because now you got the wax in the hair from the other lip. It was only supposed to be one lip that you waxed it, but now you waxed it a lip and a half. We don't need to do all this. Girl, relax. Keep the legs out. If you need a break, request it. But just relax, be still. I haven't had to stop a wax in, I don't know, 5 years, like five years. So you can do it, girl. Like I said, I'm a baby. As a waxer, I am a baby when it comes to my turn. So I get it. And I whimper and I do all that. But you have to understand, it's not gonna do anything if you flopping all over the table, baby. It ain't gonna do a damn thing, okay? Number 7, request a backboard strip. Now this is what I call it, but I'm going to imagine it. So typically when a waxer waxes you, they wax you from, this is the coochie, right? This is the side of the coochie. They tend to wax you this way, laying the wax this way, and they tend to wax this way. Instead of them doing that, ask them to start with the wax like this, going down towards your lips. Most people, I've noticed this from just coochie data, I've noticed that a lot of people's hair in the center tends to grow down. So if you are waxing, and like I said, most people are taught to wax parallel. If they do that first one down, you will notice a huge difference in how slowly the hair grows back. Just trust me on that. Ask them for a backboard strip. Also, if you want a patch or a landing strip, you can't have both, okay? You can't do the backboard strip if you want a little, kerfuffle of hair. A little pom-pom, cotton ball of hair up there. Trust me, if you want some more longevity in your wax and you want to see a really low amount of ingrown hairs, trust me on this. Even with myself, I would prefer this rather than just slapping the wax sideways. If you know, you know. If a wax is watching me, you'll know. If you're gonna do it on yourself, you'll know. Please don't do it on yourself. You know how many waxes I did before I waxed myself? 8, let's talk about aftercare. So like I said, if you want my official heavy hitter coochie list, I have that in the other video that I talked about. I'm gonna pop it up again because shameless self-plug, you gonna watch that video, okay? Tells you everything you need to know. I have a pretty kitty. What my favorite 3 products are gonna be is that Skin Script Glycolic and Retinol Peel Pads. Like I told you, this is very good for people who get really stubborn ingrowns, consistent ingrowns, have a lot of pigmentation and irritation. That is my favorite product because it has kojic acid, which is a really great brightening ingredient, malic acid, tartaric acid. It's like the perfect blend of products to help brighten and even out your skin tone. I use it for my face. I use it for just other parts of my body that tend to me to be brightened up and even tone, and I love it. With that being said, make sure you get her. Number 2, the Pretty Kitty Scrub from Butt Naked Body Co. Butt Naked Body Co has made the first pumice-based intimate scrub, and it is awesome. I just told you we don't do no sugar around here, but what's great about this scrub is that it gives you the best of both worlds. You're gonna get that physical exfoliation from that pumice powder and that pumice stone that's ground up in there. And then you also have glycolic acid and giga white in there, which are 2 active ingredients. Giga white's really great for brightening, and glycolic acid is great for brightening, of course, but it's great for ingrowns, it's great for irritation, melasma, pigment, anti-aging. All together, it makes the perfect bikini scrub. Like, I love it. It's been something I've been using for quite some time now, and we stand, okay? We stand. And number 3, the glycolic body wash from Naturium, also known as the Smoother. I probably have gone for the last 5 videos on this channel talking about it. And they have it, like, this is not sponsored, but that stuff is good, y'all. If you want to use something on your backboard that's safe to use, that is great. If you want to be smooth all over, I'm talking about, look, elbow dry right now, but you want to use something that helps with really making you the slickest heifer on the flow. I'm talking about a man can grab you, and if his stuff ain't right, he's gonna slip right out. He's gonna slip right out his arm. You're just gonna slip away, as you should, if he's not deserving. With that being said, you want to have something like that in your lineup. All three of these products have glycolic acid in them. It's great that you use them every other day to start off, or maybe 2 times a week starting off, because it is a little bit of a heavy hitter when it comes to an active ingredient. But when it comes to your body, I am pro go a little heavier, go a little bit more extreme, because it can take it. It's not like your face. If you're going to get this wax, you can do it, girl. I'm rooting for you. Come report back after your first wax. I'm rooting for you. Try your hardest to remember to breathe. Remember these tips and ask for that backboard strip. I promise you, girl, that's about to take your wax from every 4 weeks to every 6 weeks. I'm just trying to do it. I'm just trying to let you know, okay? Make sure you like this video so someone like you can find someone like me. And I look forward to seeing you next time, girl. Bye!